Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are launched in now into some Dead by Daylight. I might play this PTB test build or whatever it is for a little bit. I heard they released some new Stranger Things content. I have looked at some videos before, so I'm not going to guarantee anything crazy, but if we do, we do, obviously. It's kind of strange with this PTB because we used to have like unlimited stuff here, and now we're just kind of like limited to a certain amount of blood points and things like that, which is interesting. Usually when we have these test builds, there was an unlimited currency here that we were able to purchase a skin or something and just kind of like wear it for fun or whatever. But I guess they decided to change it for this PTB and just keep it like this, so you're not able to test any killers but the one that is how to say it, the only one that should be tested was probably only for the Stranger Things, which is kind of lame, but it is what it is, honestly. So at least that's in my opinion. But hey, let's just get started with some, I guess, Survivor, I guess. I don't really know what else to do besides that. I know Killer's probably oh, never mind, they maxed him out. Okay. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I thought it was something else. Okay. Let's search up the name. We're just gonna do his 3 perks, see what's got going on. That's pretty much the idea. I know one of his more controversial perks is probably the one that is blocking the window, which I'm not sure if I feel about that personally, because I do play Killer as well. And, just to notice that survivors have that easy for them is, it's going to be a bit of hassle. That's all I got to say. Bit of a hassle. But yeah, we're just going to test out his 3 perks and do just about that. I don't think there's anything else to really do. We'll just see what's his build like and just kind of go from there. Maybe throw in some other perks, see which one works better. That kind of deal, There's obviously a more abusive build that you can wear with this one, which is not something that everybody would typically do, but, wouldn't hurt to try once. That's all I gotta say. Once. How do people already have costumes? I assume this stuff is, like, maybe it's the same as last PTB? I'm not too sure. I have to take a look at the store. Unless they already purchased skins. I was just gonna see what it looks like, that's all. But probably later. Probably after this match. Be probably the idea. Toolbox into a med kit of rarity. Oh, okay. That's for that one. So his skill check is increased for one of his perks. The other one's to block a window after a certain amount of gen progress, and then the third one you could change your toolbox into a med kit, which is interesting. I think those are pretty solid perks, but obviously I really feel like that window one shouldn't be a thing, but it's just me. But we're going to face Vecna, and, well, from Stranger Things Vecna. Even though he's called something else, I forgot what the lore is like for him, but basically, he's a very powerful dude. That's all we know. We have watched the series a little bit, but for all I know, that's all I know, so. Dust is kind of big, dude. I don't remember him being so huge. At least when watching him in the series. He's rather tiny. He looks fucking giant. Oh, lord. Alrighty. That's all you, my friend. Let's see what's me. Oh, he wants me. Oh, man. Oh, I got hit with that. is he able to kind of use that power anywhere? Oh, he's able to fucking teleport. Oh, wow. No way. That's insane power, dude. I can see why people think he's kind of broken right now. But then again, I also held him up for a gen, so he's not really broken. Like, he's loopable to an extent. Like, by no means I'm like a pro survivor, but, you know, with understanding how loops work, it's pretty easy to loop any kind of killer. When you get the chance to, especially if you have a pallet, you know, you can loop for a very long time. And I'm not sure if his power is based on predictability, based on his little things, but if it is, I think that is pretty skillful to have. And it's also pretty wide range to hit with, so it's, I'd say it's pretty powerful. He's definitely like a mid-tier killer. So, he could probably kill a bunch of people in one spot, which is probably a strength of his. He's got the fucking seagull build, bro. Upside down. The voice actor, though, is pretty nice for that character, for the killer. I like his like emphasis on this. Oh shit! Kind of startled me for a second. I think they also changed the heartbeat sensor. It looks like they did for the PTB on this side. But yeah, he looped him for a very long time. That technically could have been at least 2 gens by now too. So he's not exactly like crazy powerful, but he could definitely do some predictable skill and nail in the dot for some. I think I'm fucked. I might be going after again here. Or not. Now, I know that there's clocks. I don't know where they place them in this map. But we'll see where they are, I guess. Oh, here they are. Can we touch it? No, we can't touch it. Might go after me this time. Or not? Never mind. What? I can't tell if he's able. They say he's able to teleport around the whole map, which I'm not too sure if he detects people by teleporting as well, or maybe that's just his kit. He's just kind of teleports around the map, but I'm not too sure. I have to take a look at killer gameplay because I haven't. I just saw some survivor point of view, and I mean, it wasn't like too crazy in my eyes, but It'd be interesting to know what he has. I love how my cat decided to open the whole door and just not go out. So she just left it open.
It begins.
Let's interact with the clock here. I didn't know we were just. I was wondering where the music thing came from, and it's from the clock, dude. That's funny. Do it, me.
Enough games.
That's funny. Yeah. The smartest thing he would do is teleport back to the hook room, maybe this one. Door over here. Because now, since we have 4 generators done, he has possibility of killing maybe 1 person, but that's about it so far, so giving kind of like an estimate of his power so far, at least with this guy, he's either been looping the same guy who has crazy looping perks, which I'm going to assume that these guys do. Okay, got killed. But assuming that they have good looping perks, right? And you know, we're able to do all the gens and he only gets 1 person out. It just tells you enough of how things are. Yeah, scene partner. Make my own rules. So yeah, this is kind of like a gen rush build that he has currently, but he doesn't have anything crazy besides scene partner that it makes him see where he is, which is also pretty strong. Yeah, so he basically kind of has an unlimited aura here, sort of, because his perks are mainly to do with seeing where the killer is at all times, and that's pretty much that, and also incredible fast gen speed. So apparently you can rush with these builds. Great inspiration. Oh, whoa! Did it crash? Oh wow, it did crash. Send? That was weird. That's the first time things crashed. I've never had DBD crash like that. Well, that's something. Didn't expect that to happen, but you know, it is what it is. Just refresh our browser and stuff. We're gonna launch back in. That was strange. You know, I didn't, you know, expect it to happen. It's not really that demanding of a game, too, so... Interesting, interesting. Let's do settings real quick, because my laptop is extremely freaking bright that I'm trying to see the other screen with. Holy moly. Turn down the fucking brightness, dude. Yeah, good lord. I don't know why I have this on. That's not my go-to. Okay, let's go to the store, see if we can unlock a skin. Are we able to? Not enough Uruk cells. So, is this like more like a pre-purchase? How are they able to get outfits? Because I saw a dude with the hat, so I was a little confused. Weird, but okay.
What is this place? Feels like a dream.
Weird. Was it 11? 11. Expanding a 44-meter radius. I'm kind of just reading the perks along the way, just seeing what's up. So here's is just mainly intel, it seems like. Yeah, basically gen speed perks. What was that sound, bro? Oh, it was her. What the fuck? What a weird sound, bro. Out of all the voice actors they try to do, that one was probably the funkiest, dude. I did not expect that coming out of her. Like, I didn't hear, like, when it came to the videos, I never really listened to their, like, their idol stuff except for maybe, what's his fucking name? The one with the hair. God, I don't even remember his stupid name. But anyhow, basically the guy that's the guitarist or whatever, long hair, points up with his fingers in the air like a devil thing or whatever. That's who I'm talking about. Eddie, probably. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So if I crouch, it's gonna reveal what? Okay. So it reveals things. Interesting.
Your days are numbered.
After we test the 3 perks out for these characters, we're gonna test out like something broken, honestly. Like something crazy broken. And then maybe get a killer match. It's a bit big if though. Is he able to figure out where we are? Oh wow. Crazy. It's going for me. Nope. Quite the value out of his perk there. Oh wait, hold up. I thought this was my bad. I didn't see it. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Can we speed up the process a tad? They're doing that Sable perk. We're gonna go back for the gen here. He probably hit it. Oh, what? Holy shit. I did not expect that. Fuck. Oh, well. So you kind of have to weave and dodge around the the spots he's doing power in, because he has quite a big coverage. But it's not like crazy overpowered, you know? Like, just within maybe a couple weeks time, if you play this game consistently, you'll probably figure out how to loop him pretty well. Just depends. But yeah, I feel like most of these survivors that are brand new to the game are obviously going to have a little bit more of a struggle because they don't understand certain mechanics. And he's over right there. Not sure why we're trying to heal back at the hook. One thing that I don't like about Dead by Daylight, if I have to say so myself, is the moaning and groaning sounds when you're injured. I get it. It's all part of the game, of course. It's been like that for a long time. But I feel like each update or each survivor they bring in, it gets even more... Like, I don't know how to explain it. Just something, dude. It's just not... Like, if you're in a room by yourself, and you know you're playing this game with no headphones, and you have this turned up all the way, someone in the other room is gonna think that you're listening to some kind of crazy stuff, dude. And you got some like funky fetish or whatnot. But fuck. I thought he was gonna teleport right then and there. Oh my days. Oh my lord. Okay, that time he has me.
Soon.
Nah. It is definitely a bit more difficult to kind of weave around the edges when it comes to that. That is for sure. Aw. He blew up the jet and then lost progress. It's unfortunate. It's like her eyeballs are just like, they're like semi-floating above the eyelids a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys see that or not. I obviously can't zoom in, but it just looks like they are. But it's hard to tell. Can't say it's the best craftsmanship from Dead by Daylight, but you know, it is what it is. I think we should just leave. I don't think we should heal up the hook now. Or not. Never mind. There's a hook right next to me, isn't there? Fuck that. We can't come back to that that jet. He'll probably just smack it if it try to get us. I'm gonna kind of like loop around the middle and then come get this guy in the middle. Alright, here we go. Everyone's practically death hook. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh, well, I'm dead. I wasn't sure if he was trying to moor me or not, but oh well. There we go, first down. I'd say it also probably depends on what he has too, mainly. But yeah, it's just like every other kill, you know? The more mastery you have, the more, like, obviously you'll come across people who are a little bit better at using the killer or survivor, you know? These people are using, obviously, some other builds here that we're seeing, like a Gen Rush build, as you can see. Like a Deja Vu, Resilience, and Invocation. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of Gen Rush builds, as well as a lot of like very high intel builds based on like some certain areas here and there. Some people are just equipping some normal perks that they run usually, but you know, it's always good to test out this, you know, instead of just running what you usually run. It's the PTB, of course, but you know, that's just my opinion. Alright, let's do some, like, intel. I think that would be interesting. Or aura. We're gonna start with this one. See what kind of advantages we can get with that. Like, what I'm thinking... Belmont. He has a very strong aura. I don't know if we have all the perks unlocked, to be honest with you. It doesn't look like we do. But I think we might. Let's just see here. Let's do Jake. Calm Spirit. Let's do... Fuck. Well, wasn't able to edit the perks real quick, but we have somewhat of like an intel build with this character. We're just gonna test it out, see if there's any advantages, of course, and disadvantages. This one kind of relies on tokens, though, which I'm not too sure how they were earned again, so I have to probably reread that, but yeah. Let's see here. It's right there. Okay. So you guys powered now.
Inevitable.
Let's try to help with the clock here. I think he's got the main skin.
I will not be denied.
We're gonna heal this guy. Let's move now. I'm gonna start doing a generator. Looks like one of them is trying to mainly flashlight save, which, I mean, you could try. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. Okay, he decided to leave the loop. Interesting.
I am inevitable.
Yeah, let's speed up this process here. Okay, you got 2 people down.
You cannot run.
I feel like these guys are too focused on, like, saving each other. Is why we haven't got gens finished quite yet. Just not really good on our behalf. Because then we have to pick up with some slack here. So they could be a trio squad, maybe. Seems like. Their job is probably to mainly distract and harass. That's probably going to be the new term now for survivors who have flashlights and stuff. Just get something out the chest. Okay, so it takes a bit of time because we have the Jake perk. And we got a medkit. Looks like they're back on gens now, doing some progression. Which is gonna help, obviously, than just me doing it, of course. Let's see. Oh, they already got the rescue. Never mind. See, I had a feeling they're kind of like, you know, as I say, a 3-man. So, fuck. Oh, nice predict. Okay, so he kind of holds it. Not sure why you're here. So we can kind of just keep moving here, as long as we have kind of like an idea of like where it's at. It was not smart of him to try to hop in here, because now he's dead and this is my first hook. But it is what it is, you know. What is going on? Oh, he's gonna Mori me right in front of him. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just like this is what you could have had. Insane, dude. I did not expect that to happen. Nice. I think it might just be me left. Because he's about to die since they found him. Yep. I mean... Okay, I was a little bit confused. I thought he like knew exactly where I was. So I was like, there's no fucking way. Okay. Just in case he had any intel perks, of course. Oh, wow. Like, it seems like he just knows.
I have prepared.
Hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, well. You can't really escape that when you're trying to run away, too.
I have waited a long time for this.
I'm not gonna lie. For the skin that they did for him, kind of looks butchered, too. There we go. And dead. Like, he looks like a retired old grandpa, which is something to me, dude. Oh, he had no perks. Nice. Good stuff, man. Yeah, they kind of butchered his other skins. Like, maybe this is not set to the high. Is it the highest graphical setting? Yeah, it is. It's high. Still looks pretty butchered, though, unfortunately. Well, you know, they can obviously do better. That's all I gotta say. Where's the, Yeah, we're gonna try Dustin's perks. There's some nasty build that I saw last time, and I want to see if this is what they say it is. Except he doesn't really go through pallets. It seems like he doesn't even need to. He just kind of, you know... It saves a lot of time for a killer to get the survivor down, of course, because most survivors these days like to fake and loot pallets for a very long time. So he kind of like cuts down a notch when it comes to the chases and stuff. So some could say it's like overpowered, but you know, when you realize you're coming across like builds like, you know, that unlimited sprint burst, or like these crazy like other builds that they have going on for survivors, and you're facing a person like, you know, a full team with comms, you know, you'll see how challenging it can get even with having that kind of killer. Because like, especially with last game, he was probably either fresh or new to playing that character, but you know, when you have somebody from last game who knew what he was doing, exactly know who he was doing with playing that character, it can come very easy to beating some survivors that like to know how to, you know, obviously contribute to the team, doing like teamwork stuff related, or sometimes even what I like to call the one that's that, you know, don't really do gens or the objectives and just kind of, you know, mess around sometimes, and not really mess around, but like, how to say it, like bully squads, you know? They don't play the game, they just, you know, they try to get clips out of their montage and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm wondering if this is as bad as I think it might be. So I'm going to test it out and see how it goes. This is probably the most toxic build ever. Hold up. What's her name again? Is it, where's the one that palette? Yep. And there's another thing that can come with this too. Let's see. 4 seconds. You know, let's just do Dead Heart for now. There's probably another perk in here that's like crazy. I can probably go with this grossy build. What's it called? Does that stay forever? Trap it for it's 60 seconds. That's a whole minute that window is trapped, by the way. Whole minute. Which is an insane amount of time. And he doesn't really break pallets, so it doesn't even matter about this one. It sometimes hits gens. There was also another build I wanted to try and see what was happening here. I'm just curious, like, to see how, you know, broken that survivors could have it on, at least. Because there is a bunch of perks in this game that can make it so much easier for you to play. And almost, like, play forever. Which I will test tonight. I'll test for probably around 2 hours or so. And then maybe give another game a chance for tonight. It's just interesting, that's all. For this PTB. But so far, we won a match and lost a match, so that is something to expect so far. Alrighty, launch in. I'm not even sure if they have a new map for these characters. I doubt it, but be interesting. I wonder if he has lethal pursuit, considering how close he might be. Okay. As those are refilling up, you can see, okay, we got hit with that.
Inevitable.
Okay, I think he has a certain range amount that he's not able to get. This place might be a little bit stronger looping zone for him because there's a lot of windows. Oh wow. I can't even touch this. I think he might have barbecue, actually. No. Someone else is trying to loot there. But yeah, he doesn't really vault windows or, you know, do all those shenanigans. But M1 killers are definitely much weaker right now. Substantially. What you poking me for? I'm gonna poke you back. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna poke you. Oh, there's no generator here. Ooh. Yes. It sounds like every time that happens, it sounds like he's about to... Okay, he had a totem. Interesting. Little gift for you. Parting gift. Get you real quick. But yeah, if he wanted to come back to the hook and create pressure, which he is going to do right now. Oh shit, I got stuck. Yeah, this is definitely a more stronger map to loop with his power, because he doesn't have vision of where people are, and he can't predict as well, I think.
I will not be denied.
He's still chasing me too. Now I don't have any exhaustion perks besides, what's it called? Dead Heart. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm like hard holding W, just going. And he decided to leave me too. But yeah, like overall, I don't think he's that overpowered. Like you can counter his ability by doing his clock. That goes down by like extremely fast. I think people are being over exaggerated on the fact of what's it called? Okay. Of him being like super powerful or stuff. Because I had a feeling it would be, because I was looking at social media posts and I was like, it can't be true. But yeah, no, like, just understanding his power a bit. You'll obviously not be able to use any pallets, but a place like this with windows, yeah. This is definitely probably one of his weaker maps, because he's not able to put where his power is supposed to go. Because I think he needs vision to make that work, which I think I'm right on, so. And without vision, you're obviously kind of fucked. Yep. But yeah, after this is done, yeah, I mean, he's only got 2 hooks in on a map that's basically on his weaker side of things. Yep. Probably gonna hit that gen too.
Your days are numbered.
But yeah, as goes for characters designs, they could fix his height here, because he's not exactly as tall as and stonky as he is. He's actually more of a smaller survivor, actually, or should be a smaller one, because he's shorter than Steve, but they make him look like he's a fucking, I don't know, WWE superstar, bro. Like, Bro's got the jacket and everything. Hi. That was kind of funny. He also tried to hit me too. Wasn't able to. But yeah, I mean, you know, you could tell which maps he's weaker on and which ones he's more stronger on. The ones with like more ground to cover, he's able to kind of just, what's it called? Like win it. Yeah, I think they got it. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow. It's got 2 downs now. Let's see where this person's at. Oh, he's killing her. Or him, whoever. Okay. That deal. Yeah. I don't think he's that powerful, if I'm being honest. Maybe to the baby little survivors, but definitely not to seasoned players, that's for sure. Good game, Mr. What is it? Delay DJ. Good game, good game. Yeah, I was just kind of giving my overview of this killer because I've heard that he was like, oh, super powerful and stuff like that. And he's like so broken. And then, you know, you kind of just looking at gameplay, you're just like, I don't think so. It's kind of funny how people like overhype it like that, but it's not. But yeah, no, good game, man. Just kind of trying to give like a nice overview of what we have going on. I was trying to test another build, but since he doesn't really go through windows or palettes, I'm a pro top 10 player. How dare you call me non-seasoned player? Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, if you play this for a long time, you know, it's whatever you want to do. I mean, well, how to explain it? Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We're just here, man. We're just here. But yeah, I was gonna just test different builds just to see what we got. Because there was apparently another one. It was like a generator one. That's with his perks and as well as L's. 11. Or is it like 5%? Good game, Sashi. Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate the follow, DJ. Thank you. But yeah, no, so far I've just been kind of reviewing the PTB, seeing for how it is. Is it just me or has Dustin got fucking titties, bro? Like, you take a little bit of the side profile, he kind of got a little shape going on. That's kind of wild. I mean, I know he's not maybe the fittest dude in the world, but damn, bro. He either got some crazy chest muscles or he's got tatas under the fucking trench coat. I mean, it looks like it, dude. Maybe it's just me, but anyhow. We are gonna test out a generator rush build. He's got some projection. I know, right? Like, look at them things, bro. Like, it fucking. I mean, it's not like, you know, double D's or anything like that, but he's got like a mischievous little bee in there, bee cup hiding in that thing. Like, oh my goodness, sir. Put them away. But yeah, no, I was gonna test out a generator build. seeing how fast we could do generators here, because apparently that was also going to be an issue that was discussed with killers. So we're going to see how quickly we can do with that. Appreciate the follow, Sashi. So we have Deja Vu, Soft Spoken. I don't know if we'd be able to get a totem though, so that's not really true amounts that we can kind of get value with. I think mainly like something like this. Deja Vu, Teamwork, Soft Spoken, Resilience when you get injured, and then Prove Thyself. So when you're with another person, this gen speed's gonna be absolutely insane. You got 6%, you got 5% when you're with another survivor, and then you got 9% when you're injured, and then with another survivor or more, you get 10%. So we're gonna test that out, see how quickly we can finish gens, and that was just pretty much the idea. I mean, just testing things out, you know? But yeah, if this speed is as broken as they say it is, I'm probably gonna side with the killers on this one. They might need to fix it, maybe tinker it a little bit. But we're just testing. I'm not saying otherwise. I just heard things, that's all. Like, there's a couple of crazy gen perks out there that you could do, but we're gonna try this one, see what happens. And that's gonna be the main idea for tonight. But I think a lot of people are playing killers, so it's gonna be hard to get in one of those matches. Alrighty. But anyhow, I can't get over this fucking trench coat thing, dude. I mean, it just doesn't look right. They need to fix his model, like just a tad, dude. It just a little bit. I mean, it wouldn't take that much time, I think, for them. They just don't want to spend the effort doing that. That's like not their main concern. That he's got big old tatas. I mean, they fixed Nancy's face and it looks like a fucking, what's it called? I don't know how to compare it to, but what is it called? The fucking Grinch thing? The Whoville? It gives a little bit of that. I was also kind of thinking a Muppet too, actually. But I mean, that was just me. Alrighty. Look how fast that is already. Just look how quick we're already getting up to 25% of the generator speed. If we had these other survivors on it, we would have been done within, I'd say, a minute. Oh, wow. But that's pretty quick gen speed right there, man. Very, very quick gen speed with another person. By yourself, it's obviously just 6%, but noticing that amount alone tells you if you had a coordinated team, you'll probably be able to end the game within like 5 minutes or so. Now, we're not going to touch the clock even though it's right there. We're just going to see how fast we can just finish generators. I mean, standard 6%. Is not a whole lot, so we could technically see if we could get injured. Let's see what happens. Okay, there he is. Oh man, we're gonna get hit. Yep. I don't think he got us in time. He's got a range too. It's not like very wide, but it's there. But since we're injured now, we can figure out how... Oh, never mind. But we already have like 15% gen speed with just us alone. If we have a second person, you can see how fast things are going to actually, you know, done. Let's go here. Okay, it seems like he's maybe chasing 2 survivors, or maybe they're covering for each other. Who knows? But yeah, this right now is 15%. With another survivor, I think it's like around... That's like 30% gen speed right there, combined with the 2. And whatever is combined on top with the multiply of the multiple people on there. Because when you already have 2 people, there is also bonus speed to it. Oh, he's got corrupt intervention. Nice. Or maybe not corrupt intervention. It's like one of those gen blocking perks. I think it's Grim, actually. Grim.
Time draws near.
What you do? But yeah, we're probably not going to be able to test that unless we're like on a gen together that are both injured, and I'll have to see basically how quick that is. I think it's going to be super fast, but let alone that beginning part was actually insane. I just want to see how fast this is, man. Honestly, how quick. If you had skill checks that give even bigger bonus, I bet you 100% this would be done way, way faster. Still chasing me? No, he's not. But since he's able to put pressure on us, we're not able to kind of see how fast that is going to happen with that gen. And since we're also separated, it also makes it another difficult issue there. But yeah, like 1 hook so far, you know, you got some... I assume these folks also got some gen speed to it too. Okay, here we go. Look how fast that is. Look how fast that bar is going up too. Very, very quick. Yep. I think Dustin's perk is also another gen perk. Interesting. And he's also got, yep, he's, that speed's gonna be absolutely insane. Like, we already finished up a bunch of gens already, and notice how the progress of the killer right now. He's only got like 3 hooks in, but still, we can still recover from this, I believe. It's not quite difficult here. I think she was trying to save, that's why she got hooked as well. But yeah, no, it goes by pretty quickly, man. Oh, fuck. Nice. Gonna loop me at shack. Like, it's not that hard to lose the killers and chase, if I'm being honest, when you like understand how looping works. Because right now I already covered so many distance, so... And he has a ways away to catch up to me. Like, he's gonna follow my tracks, but that's about it. See how far behind he is? Yeah. Powerful my ass. What they gotta do next, whenever they release a new killer into this game, they gotta understand that, to make it, like, substantially, at least, you know, better for the killers to have it, would probably make them even more stealthy. Instead of, you know, keeping him open field like that. Like, he's flying, so you could see him, like, very far away, too. He's not, like, tiny and minuscule like Chucky or something. So yeah, he had some gen perks, gen speed perks. The others are just more survivability, but based on what we had right there with, yeah, his name is Eddie, okay. One other survivor. Dustin Henderson. I mean, this is kind of the same perk, if I'm being honest. So, skill checks increase. This one just makes things more quiet. Ah. So he works with hexes. Interesting. Hexes are kind of weak. Unless you have Pimento, which is also pretty weak as well. But yeah, seeing that speed alone, I mean, you could just tell. It is pretty quick. Repair. Interesting. Oh yeah, this one right here. The stakeout's gonna be something we test next, because that's also pretty pretty quick to do gens with. When you hit the skill checks right, you get like additional percentage on the gens. But yeah, witnessing from the last matches and a couple matches ago, you could tell that he's not as powerful as you think he might be. Unless we get some kind of like you know, mythical beast in Dead by Daylight, like a werewolf or something that could sniff you out or whatever. I mean, technically we already kind of have that, but that's not really a werewolf, you know? That's Dracula. But yeah, making something like extremely terrifying in the game that would track you down and stuff, like by blood or whatever, kind of like Oni-ish, would be interesting to see in this game, in my opinion. Since we already have a toolbox as well, we do things pretty quickly. If we can get on gen. But he has a corrupt. me as a hex. Okay, you can counter pallets pretty well too.
You are stronger than I expected.
Now we're going to the basement. They're not all on the same gen either, I think. Yeah. Interesting, he's keeping him slugged. Going back for me at basement. I mean, I didn't even loop that long either, so... This is also the start of the game. But a lot of gens are practically dead now. So... I think he might come back. I think he's after Steve.
Begin.
Let's do it with the generator. Well, I thought this person was gonna... Okay. Never mind.
It will not be so easy.
Oh wow, he's coming back. It's still got me. That's insane. I'm guessing it's wider when he has it during this. I already know he comes back.
I am superior.
But yeah, so far, not been able to be on the gens because his pressure is pretty good right now.
A brave one.
15% gen speed. He's got that.
Your days are numbered.
And he's dead as well. I might be dead next. I'm probably dead. Oh wow. I didn't heal her all the way, or maybe he got... Interesting. Okay. So I guess when he's in full power like that, he can down you no matter what. Unless you did not get healed all the way, but it is what it is.
Still.
Five percent, 5%. Oh gosh. There's definitely another build I would like to test. That has nothing to do with their perks, but I'm just curious. How good will it be? Okay. Recover. And this one we have to probably get in chase, so I'm just curious how another killer would come across something like this and what they can do. At least for the killer side. Let's see what happens. Either that or we could just do Lithe, but I don't know. Actually, I think Lithe might be a good idea instead. Instead of just sprint burst all the way. Make it unpredictable. There's obviously other exhaustion perks too. these seconds. Maybe we can try something like this, actually. Ugh. Sleepy. It's very sleepy. I still can't get over the fact of how big he is in this game. He's not that big, I swear. But look how fast we can get rid of that. Done. This time we have no gen perks. Just speed. Okay. He's trying to kind of get it on where I'm at. Oh wow. There goes this totem for that one. Just gonna walk. Why are you looping here? Already. So yeah, as long as he probably has a totem, it seems like for the hag perk, or maybe it's not hag perk, but somebody that regresses down that one totem perk does the trick. Seems like. vanished.
I am inevitable.
Oh lord. Okay, that totem is gone for that. Go. Let's get rid of this. There we go. But yeah, I figured they would start pressuring the hook now, considering how fast survivors can get things done, especially with a good team. Fuck. Okay. Thought it was out there, but never mind. It might get me though. Mindbreaker definitely has its perks here. Countering survivors with exhaustion.
Your days are numbered.
Eddie might be out. Or the second Eddie, yeah. Okay.
I will not be denied.
And for those that might ask what the hell was that, honestly I don't know, I was just doing it just cause. It seems we also have some kind of like red kind of electrocution symbols for the bar, so I guess the more it's up, the more likely we are susceptible to his power. Here we go. He's coming back.
You have little time left.
First melee attack I've seen. Nice. So it seems like whether a survivor has or a killer has either gen blocking perks or they have gen rushing perks, you know, it shows that basically it depends on which side's really truly gonna win. Like, you know, if you survivors all had those gen perks, I'm for sure it would go a lot easier for the survivors to win matches. And if the killer had more gen blocking perks and more things that, like, how to say it, that you know, obviously block towards progression, corrupt intervention, grim embrace, preventing gen, you know, appreciation. You'll see that the killer is obviously going to have a more advantage plays during the game. I can't say it properly. I'm sorry, my speech is off today. But you know, basically, they'll have the advantage, and that's pretty much that. It just depends on what perks you have. So sometimes you can even buy them, which can make it either really close to pay to win, kind of in a sense. So, not the greatest of attributes Dead by Daylight has at the moment, but 'tis the truth. That's for sure. Oh well.
Enough games.
Even with dramaturgy, we cannot make out of that. Insane. Was the hat sheer? Oh.
Yourself.
Okay. Nice. That was a good predict. Oh my god! Oh my god! That is crazy, dude. Holy. I didn't even think it would be over there. Dude, good game. Wow. So yeah, when he has kind of like a larger radius of where his like power is, you cannot exactly run away from that, especially with this perk. So we could try other perks and see what happens there. But you'll definitely survive most matches if you have an exhausted perk. That is pretty much the standard of how Dead by Daylight is. And when every, team member has that, including gen perks, it's going to be very much easier to win as a survivor. Not all the times, but most. Just wondering if we could test something out a little bit more differently. Exhausted for 40 seconds. They're all 40 seconds as well, but it's much less when you have these combined. Just trying different ones. Alrighty. I'm surprised we haven't found any streamers yet, though. That's what I'm surprised about. I haven't came across any. Usually in PTBs they are usually more on, of course, but I guess it could also be my timing for it being on a Wednesday and not like the first day where it came out. But it's totally fine, of course. Okay, all these survivors have flashlights. I don't know if, if Vecna players, like, equip Lightborn. Like, is that a thing for them? Because, like, do they really need to? If they can probably detect people, if they have that kind of aura reading perks, as well as, like, kind of like the survivors do? I'm not sure, because I haven't really checked his perks, but I could do some research later. Because I have yet to see someone blind Vecna in this game. Alright. Yep. Why do you look like Nancy, even though you're not Nancy? That's weird. Just move into this gen. Think he has spies? Nope. Thought he did at first. So far, he's not able to find us. Trying to predict my spot of where I go, so that was not bad. I was thinking about doing that spot too. Yes. Oh, you're one of those gamers. I don't think he's gonna loop over the window, but you can sure as hell try. Yeah, yeah. The upside down. Yeah. Generator. Yes, Gen. Nice. Got me nervous. But yeah, since this guy doesn't have Mindbreaker. Oh! Oh! What? Okay. Interesting. While transporting... Starts regressing. Okay. Interesting build. I don't think he equipped the right perks for this guy. That's why he kind of was struggling here. I mean, you kind of have, like, more of rushing the pickup. I guess that's because they all had flashlights, and that's why he was kind of, like, equipping this. Which, I mean, it's not exactly the best of perks, but, you know, it works, I suppose. But in this instances, he didn't have what he needed to kind of pull through. So, I think he's better strong as a no-Terriatus kind of build. I haven't tried it yet, but I would like to if there's a chance. Let's see if we can get a killer match. I'm determined. If it takes too long, we'll just, you know, chill. And that's pretty much the idea. Alright. So what are his perks? The first. Okay. When a totem is blessed or cleansed, block a random unblock generator for 30 seconds. Ah. So if you have like corrupt intervention, you could be undetectable in the beginning of the round. Interesting. And maybe have this as intel, you know? I don't even have Blood Warden, but we'll test it. Just, why not, you know? What are his, This is diminished. Have more revealed. Okay, we're just gonna test out his red perks. That would be probably the idea. It really doesn't matter what kind of add-on we have. We're gonna do the ebony, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, our build is gonna be a secret project, corrupt intervention, so that we have. Well, we could either do it at the beginning of the round, or we could do it later in the game where we kind of do maybe like, let's see here. Where's it? Gen? Okay, I was also checking if that was a hex or not. Kind of just looking around. Oh, we got a match. Oh my god, that's actually awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna test.
The door has opened.
I have no idea how his powers work, so this could probably go very, very bad. Block. You know what? We're just gonna stick with it for now. I think that's gonna be the idea. Stick with it for now and see if we have undetectable status at the beginning. That would be very, very strong, I think. And if you have like Lethal Pursuer with the barbecue, well, not barbecue, but kind of like intel perks maybe, you could probably take advantage of that. I just think Tinker is a little bit more useful because you at least know where the progress is going. And they might have like a lot of it if I loop too long, which I don't even know how his powers work, so it's gonna be fun. It's gotta be fun. Maybe. But anyhow, we're gonna continue our little journey here. Alright. The First. Also known as Vecna in Stranger Things. Alright. we are undetectable. How cool. Okay, interesting. So yeah, it's kind of like predicting your movement here. Nice, we got him.
I am inevitable.
Nice, we got him injured. Oh, very close.
A
He's over
brave
there.
one.
Okay, he's probably still holding W here. Wow. We're actually gonna hit M1. And then we're gonna go upstairs actually, because that generator's almost done. Okay, we got him. Nice. Pick him up. We're just trying to create some pressure here. That was the idea. Okay. Oh, I almost had you. Very, very close. Okay, takes a second to get that up. What in the world? But you could basically see where you are at all times. So it's not like he's, you know, he can't see from underground. He could just see anywhere. Which is pretty insane. He's very quick too. Okay. Interesting. Just use this. Can we go underground again? That might be a well. Yeah, it takes a second, okay. Interesting. Nobody at this gen. Are they back at the original? It seems like it, yeah, they are. This gen. It would be nice to have those too, though, for sure. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Let's get this again. I know somebody was over here doing that gen, so we could maybe like sneak attack on them. Got him. And we got him. Nice.
We're gonna put them on this hook, actually. I think they might have that already done. We're gonna take a look and see.
It will not be so easy.
Oh wow, so close. Okay, we got Steve as well. There we go. Nicely done here. They're still at 4 gens too, but their pressure is pretty good. Oh, got him. Nice. I'm gonna kick this gen. Almost there. Oh, so close, dude. That's insane. Oh, what? That did hit him. Wow. There we go.
I have prepared.
Yeah, it feels nice not needing to break pallets. It saves a lot of time doing so. That's for sure. You'll just have to aim better with the killer, obviously. There's 2 gens that are pretty much 99. I think that gen was almost done. We just have to do that much better. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Break this gen again. Those gens are pretty much 99%. He missed that too. Did we get him? No, we miss again. That's unfortunate. That time.
It begins.
At the pirate. Nope. And guess what?
Cannot run.
They can't leave because of blood wording too. At least not yet. mean, you could kind of like just protect this area too. Who's almost dead? Not Eddie, so that's why he's probably trying to go. The other guy's practically dead. Yeah, it's hard to reach with this too. Well, I mean, you think it would be a little bit further. He is kind of smooth. Yep, I don't reach him. They have it. Nice. But yeah, is he overpowered? No. He will just take some practice, that's all.
It begins.
Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I wouldn't say he's the best. That was a test.
Explorations continue.
Alright, cool. I think that'll probably be it for Dead by Daylight. We got what we wanted today. But yeah, overall, I'd say it's just like a... It's like a solid B. Just take some practice, that's all. Then you might just have it. Do I want to continue tonight to play another game? That's a real question. I actually might end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye-bye!